Many people talk about how teachers feel about the workload that they have, but not many people think about their kids and how they feel about not hanging out with their parents. Teachers put so much work into making sure that their students succeed in the classroom. People, mostly the students' parents, don't realize how much time and effort has gone into doing this. What people really don't see is how much the teacher doesn't get to spend with their own family. Growing up, I had a best friend whose mom was a teacher. I always wondered how much time they would actually get to spend together. She seemed fine, but I could tell that her mom constantly grading papers and doing lessons plan made her a little bit upset. I thought that it was finally time for me to ask her some questions about how she felt about her mom being a teacher. The first thing I asked her was how much she gets to see her mom now compared to when she was younger. Her response was, quote, "I really don't see my mom a lot, except for on the weekends, because she gets up early and leaves at like 6:45 and doesn't get home until around 5:30. I'm not usually home when she's home, and by the time I'm home, she's asleep because she has to go to bed early and wake up on time." When I was younger, though, I saw her more because I didn't go out, obviously, but it was usually just for dinner and the weekends that we spent time together, end quote. She also said that her mom's constantly grading papers and doing schoolwork. Every night and on the weekend, she's doing work, even if she stays late at school and gets them done. She takes a whole weekend to do report cards because she has to get the grades in, and she has to grade papers. She also says that she feels bad because her mom says it overwhelms her and she hates constantly having to do work at home when home should be time to relax. She loves that her mom is a teacher because she's helping kids every day grow and learn new things. She does miss doing things with her mom, but she knows that her mom's job is important. Her mom has been doing this for as long as she's been alive, so she's pretty used to it at this point. Even though my friend doesn't get to see her mom a lot, they are still really close. It's just her and her mom in the house. Sometimes they go shopping and get food together, and they tell each other about what happened at school. Once I reached high school, I started to meet new people. I met another girl, Haley, whose mom was a teacher too. Unlike my other friend, I barely ever saw her mom because she was either at school or doing work at home. I decided to ask Haley some similar questions I asked my other friend. I asked Haley how much time she gets to spend with her mom, and her response was, "I don't get to do things with my mom very often, especially now that I'm working. When I was younger, we would go everywhere together because I would just stay after school with her." She also states that when she does see her mom, she's always doing schoolwork. She's either planning projects or making examples for her kids. She doesn't really spend a lot of time grading because she only teaches first grade, but she's always doing something for her school. It makes her feel bad. In a way, she's always busy, even when she's home. Haley says that she's glad that her mom is a teacher because that's what she loves to do. She says, quote, "I'm proud of her because I know she's a good teacher, but I do sometimes wish she had more free time to do things with me." She says that she couldn't remember the last time her and her mom had dinner together because it's been so long, but they still find time to talk about some things in their life whenever they get a chance, even though it's not that often. According to the National Science Teachers Association, there are almost 2 million public and private school K-12 teachers only teaching science, a lot of which have their own children. On top of not getting to see their families a lot, teachers also do not get paid a lot. Teachers put almost their whole life into teaching, yet the people they teach go on to get jobs that may end up getting paid more than their teachers do, and this just doesn't seem right. Kids whose parents are teachers really don't care how they spend their time with their parents as long as they spend time with their parents. It doesn't matter if they go on errands or if they just sit around and do paperwork with them. They just want to spend time with their family. And even though teachers get the summers off, they spend most of the summer trying to plan for the next school year, so they don't really get to spend time with their family. Hopefully one day, teachers will be able to spend a little less time doing paperwork at home and a little bit more time spending time with their family.